Welcome to the Coaching and Healing with Angels course. I'm Philip Montrose with my wonderful wife and partner, Jane Montrose.
Hi, everyone.
And we've covered a lot in the previous lessons. And today we're going to add something very wonderful and special, namely oracles and tarot decks, and a specific one that's really fitting for our course. And that's the special Rodley Valentine Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. We're going to draw a card from that, and there may be some wonderful light bulb moments coming up shortly. But a little overview here, Jane.
Yeah, first, a few words about oracles and the tarot, which may be a new idea to some people. These are decks of cards with images and messages that provide synchronous insights on just about anything you might want to know about your life and the spiritual journey, which is amazing to think about. They're really magical to me. Some people use these tools for fortune telling, but that's not at all what we're doing here. For us, card reading is a sacred practice, and we approach it with reverence.
Mhm.
The decks of cards are also a vital key to it, and Philip showed you the special one that we're using here. We're very selective with the cards we use with the desire to support the highest good for everyone concerned. And of
Right.
course, to support ourselves, our clients, and students as we evolve. Oracle and tarot cards are also empowering tools for intuitive development. And I think we'll be talking a little bit about how we can expand our minds here. With the right training, just about anyone with an open heart and positive motive can use them effectively and gain quite a bit from them. So, to conduct a reading, we always start with a clear question or intention. And today, since this reading is for everyone who's watching this video, which is a wide range, our intention is to provide a reading for the highest good of us collectively. So as we do the reading, we invite you to open your heart and your mind to what each of the cards may be saying to you personally,
Right.
which is where the real value comes in.
Right. And now we'll start and draw a card from the major arcana, the 22 cards in the tarot deck. And I've sectioned them off. They're the big secrets, the lessons we all go through in life. And we're going to be doing this reading collectively for everyone watching this video now. And as Jane mentioned, we want an intention, a focus, which would be collectively for us how to create the most miraculous life ever in this time of dramatic change that we're living in. So we want to start with being in a heart-centered place, going to the mountaintop like we did in a
Right.
previous lesson, a more spiritual realm. And that's really simple to do. And if you can close your eyes, I invite you to do that. So you're beginning to feel more comfortable, more relaxed, and ascending, sensing, or seeing, breathing, rising up with some nice breaths as you ascend and rise up to this wonderful mystical mountaintop. And from there, this is a very good energetic place to have the reading, and you're already easily able to connect with angels in a more spiritually open place, like the mystical mountaintop. So as we do that, you can open your eyes again. I'm going to draw a card for the collective reading on creating that more miraculous life in the challenging times. And the card that I'm drawing from the major arcana, ooh, okay, the Hermit. The
That's
Hermit.
interesting.
The Hermit, and there is a tagline, a little description of the card: time spent in peaceful meditation
There's the hermit.
and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others, seek out or become a spiritual mentor, self discovery. Uh, and we are talking about this Hermit card. And this again doesn't mean literally going in necessarily a special isolated place, or it might be a special place in nature. It might be in your backyard or just a little quiet space that's easily available. Uh, and mainly you want to go inside yourself to get to that quiet place. And that quiet place is the tremendous resource to find and discover how to create a miraculous life. And that's what I'm picking up because from that inside part, as you tune with that, then that radiates out to your outward environment and what can happen outwardly. Jane, would you like to go a little further into the reading?
Yeah, yeah. And the angel associated with this card is one of my very, very favorites, Archangel Raziel.
Right.
And Raziel is known to be magical, and he's also considered to be one of the most joyful of all the archangels. So as we continue with the reading, we can just imagine now maybe closing your eyes again for a moment and just invite Archangel Raziel to join us. You might sense his presence, you might see an image, you might hear a message. And he is often known to come in with a rainbow of light.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just surround yourself with that rainbow of light and love and joy with him. And what I'm going to do next is draw 2 cards to receive more insights on the reading. These will be from what's called the minor arcana. So the first one is what we need to know. This is interesting. And this is the Ace of Earth. And that is, for those who know the tarot, traditionally the Pentacles. And it also shows an angel associated with this card as being Archangel Raziel.
What do you know?
And so the Earth suit and element is about opening to creating that wonderful, prosperous, meaningful life. On the card, it says a windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or vehicle. And it can't just be any blessings that you want. So looking at it for yourself personally, you might be thinking, well, what does this mean to me that I'm being offered this blessing of something miraculous happening for me in my world?
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts on that, Philip?
One of it is it may be something out of the ordinary.
Right.
Or it could be something very ordinary. It could be just a nice meal you're having with a loved one or family coming up, or it could be an extremely special meal or gathering or event or trip too, and something where some extremely unusual, new, wonderful things come into your life. But in either event, you can make the simple, commonplace things special and sacred and miraculous, as well as the special, unusual, extraordinary events that occur in our lives. And by nature, they would be more unusual, more rare.
Right. Yeah. So we're looking at miraculous blessings coming. And the second card, which we're going to put on the other side of the Hermit, this one is for how we can do this, how we can open to these blessings and access this prosperity and these wonderful things that we're being invited to create. And the card we have here is the Queen of Air, another really beautiful card. Actually, I'm going to have to move it back here so I can read it. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations. It's really the Queen of Air. Air is the suit that's about your thinking. So it's about expanding your thinking in relation to the feminine aspect of yourself. So the intuitive aspect, what do you intuitively sense could expand your thinking and allow you to see things in a completely new way, maybe to create this amazing life that is being offered to you.
Right. And I'm picking up that idea of sometimes maybe not being with people that are difficult to be with, but many times if they're family members and so forth, you will be with them, maybe in gatherings, different times. And I mentioned having a sense of humor about it. That means you're in a way, in a positive sense of humor, that you're able to be somewhat apart from it and not attached to it. And I think I feel, going back to that hermit, if you have that place like we're collectively connecting to now, that hermit space with Raziel overlighting us in the beautiful rainbow, we can have that energy and calm and serenity, equanimity. So when we're with challenging situations, we're in a good place to transcend them and to learn and to grow from them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful reading, actually, if you start with Raziel and
Mm.
opening, as you suggested, to what's true for you, to the wisdom within, and then being invited. The aces are like inviting you to receive blessings of that suit. So for the earth suit, it is blessings of prosperity and things that are earthly. And then you have this queen, which would be representing qualities within yourself in this case, inviting you to expand your thinking and looking at different ways that you might view your life to make it happen. So
Yeah,
I love the reading.
I would say for myself and those people we've helped in our classes, students and individuals, when you're able to be, say, with a family member that's been challenging previously, and you use this kind of approach and are uplifted in a non-attached, non-judgmental place, maybe have a sense of humor, uh, that's pretty miraculous compared to the commonplace programming and patterns that were prior there, were previously there.
Right. So, Philip, do you want to ask Raziel if he has a message for us?
Yes, I want to channel Raziel, the Archangel Raziel, who has joined us in this uh, experience today, this collective reading. And he says that when you open your heart in a loving way, wonderful things can happen. Yes, you will still have all your protections in place, but your heart will be like an intuitive compass that will find the right state of mind that will in turn give you the right response, which may be just silence. It might be a smile. It might be a brief comment. It might be a suggestion. And the goal is just to be more harmoniously in the moment, first with yourself and then with those you are with who are around you. With much love, Archangel Raziel. So that was our message for today and our reading for today. Uh, Jane, did you have anything you wanted to add as a final comment or close?
Just it feels like such a blessing, and the card is portraying Archangel Raziel like on top of the world, which is
Right.
a wonderful way to imagine yourself too. Like I'm on top of the world, and all these blessings are being offered to me. It's a beautiful reading.
Great. And a final coaching tip extracted from our lesson today is to make it a practice, make it a priority to expand your mind, to open your intuition, to get beyond the conditioning and patterns and programming that limit us. And you can do that. And coaching and healing with angels is a resource for you and might be a jumping off point too in the future.
Right. Yeah.
So we wish you well, and we'll see you in the next lesson. And if you'd like to get all the free materials that come with the Coaching and Healing with Angels course, there's a special short and easy to remember URL to go there. And that is tinyurl.com/angels-course. And feel free to invite your friends to get the free materials and access to all the videos as well. And we also appreciate any comments that you make on this video. That's helpful for us and others. Plus, we have an upcoming spiritual guide certification program. You might want to check this out. It's very exciting. We go in depth with angels, oracles, energy healing, and more. And to find out about the spiritual guide certification program, go to this shortened URL, tinyurl.com/spiritual dash course, tinyurl.com /spiritual dash course. So this has been Philip and Jane Mountrose from Awakenings Institute. See you in the next lesson.